Good day, everyone. This session is all about online content publishing. So in the previous lessons, we have discussed how can we present the data that we have in an infographic. We also discussed how can we manipulate images online. So today, we would be discussing how can we publish those content in an online setting. So the objectives for this lesson is at the end of the session, you are expected to use online platforms to publish content virtually. And second, you can create an online awareness campaign or a team portfolio website published through Wix. So in web page design, you can use templates and online WYSIWYG platforms. So WYSIWYG means what you see is what you get. There are several web page design wherein you can edit using templates. Example, we have Weebly, we have WordPress, DoodleKit, Squarespace, Wix.com, and WebNode. So for this lecture, we would be using Wix.com. So Wix.com, it allows users to create HTML5 websites and mobile sites through the use of online drag and drop tools. So we don't need to code anything in creating this type of website. So to create websites using templates available in Wix, so here's a step-by-step tutorial that you can follow.
This is how Wix looks like. So don't worry, I would be giving this PowerPoint also in your files tab. So later, to start your Wix site, i-follow lang yapon ni siya na setup. If you already have your account, you can just sign in. It's probably nice yapon or better if you use your XU account para dili na lang mahilabtan imo mga private email account. So just go to get started. So what you need to do is just click the get started. It will give you another introductory page. I-click lang yapon ang get started. So that's where you start your Wix tour or signing up. So just use or sign up using Google. So I very much suggest doing this para dili na mo magdumdum og separate na pod nga email, separate na pod nga password for all the sites that we visit or all the sites that we create mini tasks. So just continue with Google and tagaan kanyag pop-ins to allow Google to connect with Wix. And this is how the Wix site would look like if nakalogin na ka. So if you notice na inyong name on the upper right, like my name na siya sa upper right corner of the Wix site. So just create your site, create your first site. Pwede kaning sa tunga, pwede po kaning naa sa kilid. If you create your site, you would be asked, what kind of website do you want to create? So again, kaning Wix site, dili lang ni siya para sa atong performance task. Probably if you would be asked to showcase something, example na akay business or na akay gisugo kasi mo mama to create a platform nga maka-drag and drop og mga materials or online materials in a site, pwede kita magamit og Wix site. Nalang ni siya cons later, so I'll just introduce it. So what kind of website you can just click others kung wala kay buhatan diri, wala may nakabutang diri nga performance task. So pwede na nimo i-click ang others or other, and it will ask you to create what kind or how do you want to create your website. What's the difference between ADI website and create your own website with the editor? Si ADI mo automatic na siya create nga website for you, and all you just need to do is answer a few questions. For example, how many pages of the site do you want? What do you want to unsay layout ani? So mangutana lang siya and you can just create start now. But we would be suggesting to use the editor para pod freely ka maka-add og photos or infographic or other icons. Kay kani si start now, mura ni siya na siya diretso, imo lang buhaton kay mag-agree lang ka nga kani akong ibutang diri nga part sa left side kay kani. So this will be probably kung kaya nimo ni gyapon gamiton, that would be up to you, but ang suggestion namo sa e-tech department is to choose a template para pod ma-change gyud nimo overall pati ang color sa background sa imong website. So again, if you would be asked how do you want to create your website, choose the right part, kaning choose a template. Again, a template is a readily available layout online, and this is how it looks like. So mura ra gid siya nag-Canva gyapon ka. Again, you can still search for templates. Yara ning all templates kay others man to yung i-click ganina sa katong nangutana siya what kind of website are you creating. So you just find the right templates that you want. For example, gusto ka og movie theater ba ang theme sa imong performance task, or gusto ba ka nga mura siya nag-coming soon kay unya pa mga performance task pa man nato ipapasa ni siya or whatever. So pick the websites that you love or that you want to edit. And for example, nakakita na ko o gusto na ko i-edit in the upon scrolling down, just hover to the template, and it will ask you, do you want to edit or do you want to view? So pwede nimo i-view sa tanawon sa nimo kung ganahan baka ani ahead ka mag-edit. But if you already like the type of the website nga iyang gipakita, so you can just click edit. So that's this one. So again, after choosing the template, just click edit. After editing, by the way, spoilers lang, si Wix site would need an internet connection nga stable. So lisod kay siya buhaton ni siya via data. So a good thing about our performance task or our mini task is by group. So pwede mo magsabot nga si isa ra ka person or duha ka person ang mag-collaborate in building the site, the other person would collaborate in using or doing content. So ikaw magsulat ka sa about page, siya ikaw magsulat ka sa home page. So para na lang for those who have limited internet connection, you can just ask your group mates. So diri magamit ang atong collaboration. You are 6 in the group, so you can do that. So manotice ninyo ang site is mag-load na siya just like this. Maglihok-lihok na siya into loading your template that you choose. So for example, naka-choose na template. This is how Wix site would look like if you edit it. So this is it has this options. You can add menu and pages. Na ay suggestion later how many pages do we need for our performance task. Then you also have your background. If medyo dili ka ganan aning background nga light, gusto ka nga GIF ang background, pwede na to ilisan. But again, in creating websites also, you still need to follow principles and elements of design. So i-follow gyapon nato to, dili gyapon ta mag-background og black tapos ato pong text kay black pud siya. So follow the principles that we discuss also. You can also add text. You can add apps. Dili na to ni gamito na lang. But of course, if kaya nimo mag-explore ani, you can do that. You can also add media. There will be time that you might want to create or to post photos or videos. Later, we would be seeing some of the output of the beta batch. Kaya ang last semester, manggod ako na students, we did not create websites. We presented it in Twitter and Facebook. So right now, we would be doing Wix site, but we would also be exploring Facebook and Twitter. So change the page background. Mura na gid siya Canva. Just choose what background do you want to use in your site. And another is you can also add text, buttons, images, even a gallery. Gallery is a strip good of images that you want to present. So that's another thing. And here, muna siya tanan niyang option. So if you're familiar with Canva or if you're familiar with PowerPoint, mura gid kag nag-inana in Wix site. Another is it also has another option on the right side. This is the positions of the elements. Gusto ba ka nga at the back, in front of the text, probably aligned to the center, aligned to the right, sa left ba nimo or na ba kay certain degrees nga ipatuyok nimo siya. So you can manipulate it in the right side of your website nga editor. So this is how Wix website looks like. Another thing, the good thing about Wix is if dili pa ka prepared, pwede nga dili pa nimo i-publish. So tanawin niyo diri sa taas, kaning na-read na box, you have option save, preview, and publish. Si save kay tanan nahitabo diya sa imong nga edits, iyang i-save. Si preview is ipatanaw kanya how your website looks like either through mobile or through desktop. Again, si save is i-save niya ang website, literally save. Preview is it will give you uh, a preview of how your website looks like, and si publish is makita na si site publicly on the online setting, in the online setting. So kung dili pa ka ready, ayo sa i-publish imong site kung kabulo pa mo og buhat ana. But ayo sa limti og publish kay basi naghatag na kag link sa ako about your site and I can't see it because you failed to publish it. So first na lang i-save sa nato imong website. Good thing about Wix site also, it's auto-save na yung mga auto-save ani nga pag medyo accidentally nimo siya ma-X, nara siya dito naka-store sa imong Wix site as long as you log in. But pag pa-sure na lang yun guys, save daan kay basi na ay mga time nga dili niya i-save na gyud ang imong gibuhat. So upon clicking save, it will ask you to rename the domain of your site. So tungod kay free Wix site raman atong gigamit nato ngalan. So https slash entakandong.wixsite.com slash unsa din ang name sa imong site. So this is how you can personalize it. For example, gusto kang inyong topic kay poverty. So poverty team 5. If naamoy tagline nga chadaw, you can use that. So you can then customize your domain. But don't forget nga naa gito imong name. So at least na lang kabalo pod ko kinsa ang kinsa ang groupmates ninyo nagbuhat sa inyong Wix site. So that's how you choose your domain to save your site. Save and continue lang dayon. And it will, you would know na na-save na siya because it will give you a prompt nga your site is saved and i-ask na rin kaniya, do you want your site to be published? So if you are ready to publish your site, just click publish. So publish sa right side. Again, unsa gali may tabo pag i-publish, it will allow everyone in the web to see your website. So if you click publish, so nagsaba na din siya sa imo nga, congratulations, your site is published and live online. However, kung naka-live na gani atong site online, pwede gyapon nato siya ma-edit. So don't worry if you see nga naaday something nga wala na upload or na move nga layouts, you can just edit it, save again, publish again. So same nga option. So that's the end of the introduction of Wix site. So again, if you have questions, you can just drop it in Microsoft Teams. So our mini task would be again by group. So you have your channels already. The group will create a website to host all the materials they have created for their advocacy. The material that you have created as of the moment or in 2 weeks time, kay next week pa man ang deadline ani atong mini task, are infographics, right? 6 infographics. Asa na to siya ibutang? Ibutang na to siya sa website. That's why it's also important to follow probably a certain theme or a certain font colors para medyo ma-blend ra siya sa inyong website para gwapa ra pud tanawon inyong buhat nga infographic. So this website will be your team portfolio site which will be part of your finals PT requirement, and you can use any of your preferred website building platform. But ako lang gi-suggest is ang Wix gyapon kay mo man atong na-introduce today. But if some of you are familiar with WordPress or Weebly, pwede gyapon ka na inyong gamiton. Use templates and designs which fit the project and showcase what you have created to promote your advocacy. What are the pages that are needed? 4 pages ang kailangan nato buhaton. So pwede na magsabot mo nga ikaw ang about page ha, ikaw ang portfolio page, ikaw ang contact page. So excess and kulang na pages will have deduction points. So i-delete na tong other pages nga dili necessary sa atong site. So a home page which acts as your landing page. Kung unsay ang home page guys is kanang pinakauna gyud makita sa atong viewers. Portfolio page mo ni siya ang infographics, posters, probably unsa pa yung mga nag-photoshoot mo sa balay, pwede rin ninyo ibutang nadto. An about page is you introduce the members of the group. You can be creative about this. You can probably introduce using different photos nga naka-photoshoot mo, pwede mo mag-video or whatever. Basta you can introduce the members of the group so that I would also know what are the things that you did for your performance task. and a contact page. So a link to the other sites. We will be discussing social media man in the by next week. So na mo contact page. For this mini task, it is okay not to have all the outputs uploaded in the portfolio page because finals PT pa namo ni siya i-check. So right now, pwede ra gyud mo nagbuhat ng mog landinganan sa inyong tanan nga output. So today, I would also introduce some of the sample websites from the beta batch. I cannot see the katong mga best good nga output, but here are some of the good outputs also that I've seen. So I try to share my desktop. This is their advocacy. So again, nag-anak ko, pwede mo magamit og tagline kung naamoy gusto. Example, ilang gusto is environmental mani ang ilang topic, so they want a straw-free society. So you have four pages, diba? Ang about page, ang home page, ug ang photos infographic or ang gallery nga page, and the advocates or ang about us. So medyo lang ni nani sila kuan dire videos. These are ilang performance task before is a very short movie. So these are the ilang introduced in the home page. Then if you click this is the home. If you click photos and infographic here, so i-introduce din kanya sa ilang mga infographic that they create. So this is what we did or what we will do in your mini task. So mo siya tanan ang infographic that they created for their advocacy. So again, homepage, gallery, about us, and contact page, and about us. So kulang na sila contact page. So here are the advocates. So you can be creative about this. Example, inani pag i-hover nimo ilang nawong kay naa ang ilang introduction. So you just click or hover it there. So pwede pod mo mag-uniform nga photo, pwede pod nga dili. So that's just an example. Another is, this is Hume's class before, and they created, or their topic is about body image myth. Kana bitang naa kay kailangan i-follow certain body standards to fit in a society. So ilang gitry na og discuss. So we have ang confessions nila kay muni ilang about page. So just this is the home page. So you can be created about this. Then you go to confessions. So sila ra gyapon ni ilang gi-photoshoot ilang self, and they discuss about the team behind the story. So there. So na sila yung mga. So if you notice, bisan pag unsa ka kusog atong internet, medyo mag-load gyud si Wix kay mga HD man yung mga photos nga gigamit. So there. So this is how they introduce themselves. So pwede nga inani ka creative ang inyong introduction. Then more about is the infographic. So muna ni infographic nga ilang gipang buhat. So here are the infographic that they created for their site. Taman sa ubos. Go back and the contact page. So muna siya ang upat ilang naigo jud. So contact page, they have the Google Forms, for example, and they have their Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube also. So that's another example. And last example is this is Anonymous. This is an example of cybercrime man siguro ni ilang topic kanang magkuha og identity online. So we have home. We had a trailer before kay among performance tasks kay videos man. So we have trailer, our work. Here are their infographic. So if you notice, naka-crop siya, but if you click that, yang i-full screen ang infographic. There. So i-full screen din yung infographic. So you can have something like this. About us dayon, kinsa ang mga advocates ani. So they created like this. So pwede ra gyapon wala may photo shoot. You can just discuss why are you advocating for something like this. And the contact page there. So na sila tanan contact pages.
For any other questions, queries, you can just drop me a message in Microsoft Teams. So thank you so much. I hope you learned something from this mini crash course about creating websites in Wix.